Welcome back to Thrive, your go-to channel for transforming health, revolutionizing indoor air quality, and visionary environments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below to let us know your thoughts.
So now I'd like to invite Professor Isaac from Burnet Institute. And we are working together on all kinds of small and big steps.
Hi, thank you. Fantastic to be here, and whenever I speak on this subject, and a number of you were at a talk I go to today, here at a conference with others, but of course I'm with Lydia. I feel quite like an imposter. I realise that that there's been a group of people, from scientists, engineers to people in the corporate world, and even in government. Ted as an example, who cared about this issue for a very long time, and have advanced the issue, especially the science of it, but have got nowhere near that breakthrough moment to say the world, and our local world as well as the world more generally, has pivoted to a clean indoor air future. That unambiguous moment seemed miles away until, of course, pandemic, and that's the reason I'm here, because the pandemic then led me to the work of you all. I wasn't championing clean indoor air before that, much to my shame. So I really do feel, because of the fact that the world has had this incredible shock. I talked about life expectancy as a measure of how successful we've been consistently for the last 70 years. Every region in the world, rich and poor, has increased its life expectancy at about the same rate over the last 70 years, largely uninterrupted. The massive famine in China and HIV being the two blips, and very significant events, blips on that, until COVID. And COVID has caused a sharp downturn. We're in our 5th year of very substantial excess deaths from COVID. Last year it was 3.5 million. The year before, 7 million, 6 to 7 million. That's 2023. That's more than 2020. So we still have very significant impact. Of course, we're in tens of trillions of dollars in impact to shut the world down. So that's why there's this moment in time. I think we've reached it. Unambiguously reached. The grasp, the nettle though, moment is still kind of there. If you look at public health revolutions in the past, about clean water before, from John Snow to chlorination of water, even in the place he made the discovery, was 60 years. So nothing happened in that time, but it did take a long time for the recognition of the problem to translate to real action. So I'm not talking about climbing the mountain, I'm talking about what would it take for there to be an unambiguous commitment to clean indoor air in the same way as there is to water and food and outdoor air, as you described. And I think that we have advanced a lot, actually. I do take your point about the parliamentary events as examples, as major examples of what we've been trying to do at a federal level as baby steps. Not quite hitting the mark, but I think they've been essential steps to get to where we are now, which is Victorian government giving significant amounts of money, federal government putting this on very much on the radar in a way that, you know, was literally joked about only a year ago. Literally joked about. And now it's on the end health agenda, for example. And now the Prime Minister is willing to be on this topic as an example, as the others are there. So I think we have this chance now. And so it's so interesting to hear the points that have already been made. And that's helped sharpen a little bit in my mind how we might go about it. But I'm really looking forward to this next little period, both while we're here and then what we might talk about in the coming months. We will get this one shot with the Prime Minister, also with most major ministers are willing to meet us on this topic because it affects their portfolios. I think that the climbing Everest analogy is double-edged sword. You know, it's the reality of the end point of where we want to get to. It's also a sense for a Prime Minister to say, I'm doing something momentous, and I do think that the message is getting through that this is the public health revolution to advance humanity that next step. The reason for those increased life expectancy is public health interventions, clean water, hygiene, sanitation on the one hand, and vaccines on the other. They delivered almost all of that, and wealth and prosperity came after as a result of life growth, basically as a result of families having less children. The number one marker of development is fertility, and economic growth coming from that. The next big cab off the rank is clean indoor air. I think that message is largely getting through, but the challenge, and so the Everest challenge on one hand is great, we're doing something great, but it's very easy to kick the can down the road if that's where it stops from a policy making perspective. So when PM says, what exactly can I do? We've got to have an answer for him. I think from our side, I'm very much with Ted. This sense of a one voice is very important, even though we're many groups. I think we do that well naturally anyway. Actually, I don't think it'll be a hassle, but we probably do need to formalise that in a way so that there is can't be played off or the message diluted in any way. I think we can ask the Prime Minister to do the same from his side, a task force of some sort. It was on my very achievable thing. What would it take for the Prime Minister to send the signal that the starting gun has been fired? That's what's in my mind. What would it take? I don't know that I have the answer for that. So he's a very intelligent guy, and others will meet and do it. They understand the stepwise nature, they understand the demonstration projects, I think, absolutely crucial. But I'm not sure that's going to be quite the thing. So that's the challenge. I've already got some ideas from here. We're meeting offline a lot as we will continue to do. I think this is our moment. It's a globe's moment. That's kind of a 10 to 20 to 30 year window historically. How can we make it immediate and grasp the needle right now? Sort of every speaker has in one way, shape or form said, and is the purpose of the speaking here, I think. But we do have this very unusual opportunity. I've got to say that, just taking a Victorian example, it's coming from both sides. The Treasurer of Victoria has been calling us in to talk about it. So I do think the message is getting through, and then against the run of play in terms of tight budgets funding very significant projects in this space, because they do see clean indoor air as actually a remarkably inexpensive way to make fundamental change, productivity-related change, for example, hospital, functioning, ambulance, ramping, and so on, before you get to slightly meaningful things such as cognition improvements, less absenteeism, and so on. So I think we've come a long way. I really do think, to your point, Ted, we've slightly advanced. We've now got this really special opportunity, and I thought that was irresistible advice and is perfect thinking for us at the moment. And collectively, we need to work on what that might be. I know we're working together. I'm part of the wider group, the Australian Academy of Science and CSIRO, on this. And one of those functions we held together with Jim Strikic and Maria Arabia might be known to the head of the Academy of Science, but also really experienced legal operative, I think former staff of LPCA, actually. She's the one that's very keen on suggesting this task force idea to so anyway, any ideas, welcome. Thanks so much for hosting this, for the amazing work of Thrive and the decades of work that have gone into that. And thanks again to all those who are here, who do have that long history that kind of now taking advantage of. It's really quite privileged to be involved. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Brendan. One point, or many points, but one point you made is that unity, it's amazing unity we have with Australia now. So different organizations, different groups are working on this topic. And there's I don't feel that there's competition, that there's something here. We are all working together in different ways. There's no disagreement. It's been really amazing. So that's something which is really very important. Now, the meeting which Brendan was mentioning is in the middle of August. We have a meeting with the scientists. So we are preparing for this. As yesterday we had a room discussing this. Well, maybe something which I can propose. We take the draft, which I prepared back in 2021. And with this group and experience of people, maybe we can see how we can rewrite it or modify it such that it is advised now. But we are talking basically about the same. We are talking about this book, which Tyler, we are saying that there's no money required, so it meets all the basically these points which Tess was making. So maybe that would be one of the steps, and we could prepare this so we get ready for that meeting. We can see how to use